enjoyed the baggy clothes era.
Me too. The 90s. Me too.
So comfortable. Like especially for people that work out and train, I think they always have a hard time finding clothes that fit their body the proper way. And so when you just have big clothes, it's like having pajamas. Everything fits the right way. If you're 2 sizes too big, who cares? Doesn't really matter. Because I think back when I was in high school, my waist was I think like a 28 or a 30.
Oh my god.
And I'd be wearing like 36. And if they didn't have 36, I'll go with the 38 or 42. It doesn't really matter.
How do you even keep them up?
Oh, I have a big belt. Like a long belt.
With a B on it.
Yeah.
No, but
oh, I had those.
But wouldn't it just
Yeah, I'll just be scrunched up. I'll be just scrunched up. And back in those days, I don't know why, but a lot of guys that I knew, they also wore their underwear and then their basketball shorts. And
No, it's to help hold up everything.
Oh, is that what it's
for? To create layers, yeah. So it tugs
How
on
is
each
that
other.
comfortable?
I don't know.
That's difficult.
Yeah.
But like you
It's really
see guys.
everything's baggy.
Yeah.
Everything's comfortable.
But you're wearing so many layers to keep the first layer of baggy on.
You would see guys sag in like layers all the way down. I would go to those blank tea stores, like swap meets and stuff, and I honestly felt like an old school like Quaker woman because all my shirts needed to cover my elbows. So as soon as my elbows would stick out, I'm like, oh my god, that's so fucking revealing. That's so weird. So I'd be wearing like XL, double XL, weighing like 105 pounds.
Even with your shorts, your ankles need to be covered.
Barely, I can't, I'm not that promiscuous, so I would have them like down to like here.
Oh my god.
Jorts, yeah, jorts.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go the opposite for you, and this is an era or a fad that I never experienced, but it was something that was so.
I bet you I can call it
What?
like the Great Gatsby, like 20s era. I knew
That's
it.
like my jam. So if and that's not even a fad. I don't know why.
Or that style.
Era.
Yeah, I guess that era is what it would be, but if we could make it a fad.
But the girls looked ugly back then. I would
They
say
were
the 40s
Their
was
makeup was weird.
Yeah,
They had
like
eyebrows,
thin-ass
like
eyebrows.
Well that. So
But then
I'm talking about like.
the 20s, everyone was super skinny and
No.
short hair, like
Like the bob
super
heads,
short.
or the bob
Yeah.
head.
Yeah. They look weird, and their clothing was way too big and flapper. I don't
No,
like
I
flappers.
love that. So I
Really?
love the 20s, 30s, and 40s. Like all of that.
But that's
like,
3 different decades.
But they're pretty similar. It's not like 90s to like the 20s. It's still fairly elegant. Like the gentleman dressed.
Oh, I guess what you mean as far as like everyone having to wear a collared shirt.
Yeah.
And,
like
that's
Being presentable.
Yeah, like I love the era, or I guess now it's kind of a fad when men were gentlemen and females were ladies. You know, like I really love that, and I would want to bring that
So
back.
you don't like girls wearing lingerie on Halloween?
I mean, to each their own, but for me, like that's just what I.
She
I
likes
like.
it when the good old days, when the husbands beat their wives.
No, that's not. I'm just talking strictly fashion. Strictly fashion. What?
I know,
You
it's
wouldn't
for-
even be
it's
here.
for the
You
20s.
probably would be here.
It's for the fucking
One for the 30s and one for the 40s.
God.
Okay, so I have 2. Ones that I've experienced and ones that I haven't. So haven't experienced, it would be the 50s. Is that it? The housewife with the dresses
Yeah.
and the
50s,
I
60s,
love
AOL.
that
Oh.
look.
Alien
Alien
60s.
Yeah, but experience-wise, this is really weird. But I miss the old school go-go dancers because I love the fur boots a lot. I
What's the
really-
new school
Yeah,
go-go
what are
dancer?
they
The
like?
new schools, so back then with the old school go-go dancers, you actually had to be really pretty. And now it's kind of lazy. They're more wearing flat leather boots and just shitty, cheap-looking, trashy kind of.
Oh, you're
fur.
making so many new
I
era
know.
go-go dancers die. I cry.
I know. That's why the go-go dancing era died out. Like there's no one that's like a coveted go-go dancer anymore. And
Oh, that's true. There's no star go-go dancers.
they're not featured in.
Yeah. There used to be like name, like
Yeah.
oh, she's gonna be performing this
Yeah.
day or
Oh,
whatever.
really?
Like on the flyer, they would
Yeah.
promote the go-go
Yeah.
dancer.
So we used to be like what would draw people to the club. Like we would be on the flyers, like go-go dancing tonight, these girls, whatever. So that's the only thing that I experienced that I wish would come back.
I remember the fad of wearing armor and having weapons on you. I like that one. If I want that one to come back, I want to wear like a fucking samurai suit and have a sword on me.
Oh.
For me, a fad that I never got to experience, but it would be amazing to experience is like those jazz clubs that they would have back in the day. So like, you know, Jessica Rabbit, like with the.
Oh, she made me
Yeah.
so horny.
Get me some money too.
So she's like singing and it's like if there's a piano and like the woman like just lays on it instead of going out to the club that we know now. Because I love jazz. I love jazz music, and I wish I could experience what it was like to live in that era.
I know, I would love to experience that because I've seen the movie Aviator, and it's roughly around that time too. And then when they go out and club and party, they have a nice table to sit down at. They order a nice steak with some peas on the side, some nice wine, and there's like, and then their equivalent of go-go dancers, like these performers swinging on these vines and stuff, and it's like, and there's like bubbles and suds, and there's big bands playing. I'm like, that is fucking, that's a clubbing experience
I want
to me.
to go to something like that.
That's my life right there. Food and a show. Don't make me do work. I'll dress up for that shit. But today, like, what do we gotta do? We dress up, we gotta fucking look for parking. That's the worst motherfucking shit, be in traffic. Walk around and there's all these stank breath drunk motherfuckers that don't know personal space, that want to tell you about their life story and how they want to collaborate with you and shit.
My ultimate one would be, I liked how you pinpoint like the baggy days, and then you pinpointed like the classy days. Mine would be the turning point of that, and it would be the 70s. I think the 70s was a time when disco, early rock, early everything. It was like the turning point of counterculture. Like, in fact, I don't think there was much of a counterculture before the 70s, and that was the first, I guess, decade, if you want to group it into the 70s, where you saw the counterculture happen. People grew out their hair. I miss my long hair.
Oh,
I miss my long hair.
Why are you looking at me? Grow it back out.
No, I wouldn't fly these days.
See? Then I'm not pointing to me like it's my fault.
I'm your friend, I'm gonna tell you no right now.
Damn.
I saw that picture, I was like, what the fuck is this?
But yeah, I miss the long hair, and I don't know, it's just, there's something about the 70s that didn't live past the 70s, and it died with the 70s. I think it's the creator decade of everything we know now.
I think for me, like, the fad that I would want to see back is when people started taking like pictures at like professional like photography places. And you know how like you would pose off?
Yes!
I have those.
The Asians!
Yes! Like that in the combination with Q boots, because it's like pretty much the same thing. Yeah, where you're just like, like this. And then like they had cool ones where they brought in like the mirror on the table.
I have that! I did that!
I want to see that come back.
Yeah, like I would love to see that come back, because I feel like people have become more creative in like their poses, and like they've become like more confident in the way that they appear.
That's
that they
true.
don't need like a photographer to like direct them on how to like pose.
Instagram.
So like, but then like I just want to see like that particular filter where it's like slightly hazy, everything's like nice and saturated. Yeah, like
You know what's hilarious about that era? Thugs would still take pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they write on the back like fucking their little story and shit. Yeah, and then like we all exchange it and shit.
Yeah. I think that's my favorite part though, because like Instagram you can post it to everybody, but then you can give
That was
these
the
photos to
original
your-
Instagram.
Exactly. You can give them like here.
And no one cared about the big sizes. Everyone just wanted wallet
Yeah.
size.
The wallet
That's it.
size.
That's how you knew you were friends too. When they gave it to you, you were like,
Yes!
Yeah.
you like me that much?
I still have like a good stack of photos.
Did you guys put it on your binder covers?
Yeah.
Yeah.